All right, so I thought I'd do a tarot reading on Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce just because the Super Bowl was recently and it reminded me of the two of their relationship. So I thought I'd just see if we can get anything. This is kind of a long reading. I know there's a lot of cards here, but I asked for the first row what's going to happen with this relationship. And then the second row, I asked if they were going to get married. So as usual, I'm going to go into the meaning of each card so that we can interpret it together, and I'll give you my interpretation, but I do this so that you can interpret it yourself and let me know in the comments what you think, because I love knowing other readers and other people's interpretations of the same draw. Okay. So again, the first one is what's going to happen in their relationship. Okay, so we start with the Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to give you the meaning of the card so you guys can do what you want with the interpretation. So the upright meaning of the Ace of Pentacles is auspicious for every aspect of your life. In a spread, it overrules other minor arcana cards close by. The Ace predicts happiness and contentment. You can have what you desire. Traditionally, it predicts prosperity, and you find money comes to you quickly, either as a windfall or wind, or you are shown the way to achieve it. In this sense, the card presents an opportunity for further attainment. So now it's time to receive the precious gift or opportunity on offer and use it to maximize your potential. You may find a way to use it to build for the future, as property is favored in the Suit of Pentacles. In readings, it commonly arises to show money is coming or a new property. It also predicts foundation and stability. So if you have questions concerning your home or relationship, you will receive what you need in abundance. One message of the card, too, is not to doubt your good fortune. You deserve it. So I just want to lay this out really quick. I think that these two, if they're not living together already, I think they're going to. Because this is all pretty positive and a good sign, but I just wanted to throw that in there. So, Kat's trying to interpret Knight of Cups. Also, I do want to just quickly say, you guys, that what I saw here, before I get into any more cards, is a proposal. And I know in one of my last readings for them, I did say that they were going to get engaged. And it looks like that's still going to happen because this is definitely a proposal. The Knight of Cups. So let's go into it. Okay. The Knight of Cups heralds an emotional time. You may be bewitched by a new love interest or even more than one. Enjoy more romance with an existing partner and/or other sweet things that capture your imagination. New friends may enter your circle. As a person, idealistic and dreamy, artistic and sensitive, this knight is a true romantic. His arrival in a reading shows a love prospect and even a proposal, which is wonderful if you have an established relationship. However, as a new love interest, tread carefully. This knight is an idealist, and while wanting a relationship, finds it hard to articulate his true feelings. He may be stuck behind a persona of the perfect partner, gallant and generous, but unable to drop the act to let you see who he really is. Well, this is understandable in the early days of a romance. If the actions don't match the words of passion, take care. Don't be swept away just yet. So yeah, guys, this is definitely a proposal and moving in together. Let's go to the Chariot reversed. The Chariot reversed. When reversed, there is arrogance and self-indulgence. This can show a person or event spiraling out of control. Ego is at work and selfish needs come before the greater good, so the chariot reverse can indicate recklessness and poor leadership. When the chariot reverses and is tipped off the road, travel plans and house moves are disrupted or delayed. So it looks like a slight problem in the proposal and move-in. Wonder what it is. Let's see if we can find out. I do want to say, though, it's interesting that it's talking about the knight who appears like a good guy and a romantic, and it's saying he is, but like it's saying there's more to him than just that, and she needs to see the real version of him too, and not just the perception of like the perfect guy for her. Like she needs to see him in all his bad lights too, is basically what it's saying. Okay, Page Cups. The page represents sociability, good company, and fun. Whatever your age, the page reveals you will feel young at heart. As pages are messengers, the Page of Cups brings good news about the emotional aspects of your life. Relationships, children, and finances. In love, he can show a new potential partner is coming. This is not the page himself. He is simply the messenger. But he lets you know that love is once more on the horizon. While it will be tempting to rush into a new romance, it might be wise to hold back a little. Other responsibilities, such as extra work and exams, can't be abandoned just yet. This card also favors imagination and creativity, and so augurs well for new projects and opportunities to improve your home and lifestyle. If you have suffered periods of insecurity and doubt, the page assures you that all is well and good times are ahead. Finances are also favored now. As a person, an individual with an artistic temperament, this page is a dreamer. He loves company, is highly emotional and intuitive, and is naturally generous, sometimes to a fault. He is a good friend and happy to introduce others into a circle. The page can often indicate a sensitive child or other young person you care for. So basically, this is just more about the proposal and the offer coming for Taylor. When it talks about a new romance, it doesn't mean a new person. It just means this new romance that she's in with him. So don't get scared and think there's another on the horizon. I don't see that. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Money is on its way, often as a result of previous efforts, decisions, rather than an unexpected bonus or gift. By the way, you guys, when it says money, remember you have to substitute that sometimes for love or emotions or other things. It's not always money. Pentacles, while it represents money and wealth, it also just represents success and emotional fulfillment and anything prosper. So in this case, since we're doing a love reading, this would be love. So love, it's on its way. It means this love that is between the two of them is actually genuine and it's like real. Okay, I'm going to keep going now. You may be offered an opportunity to gain new skills that would be profitable in the long term. You may also consider a new career direction or be working for promotion. In general, the card also reflects the need for a logical, diligent approach to your projects. This card is often known as the apprentice. It comes up in readings to show education and gaining a qualification. The Eight of Pentacles shows a personality aspect. So if it appears in the youth situation position in a spread, it reveals a hardworking, trustworthy, and dedicated individual who takes his or her responsibilities seriously. So you guys, this is just saying that Travis is actually dedicated to the relationship and is putting in real effort and wants to be in it. He wants the fairy tale ending just as much as she does. So from what I see so far, he does not appear to be a bad guy with any ulterior motives from what I see so far. Let's do the Three of Pentacles. The upright meaning of Three of Pentacles is rewarding work. It often shows you are ready to let your talent shine in public, and the card often appears in readings to show launching a business, receiving commission, giving a lecture, or teaching. It can also show making a speech at a graduation or wedding. Again, the proposal. They definitely both want this fairy tale ending and to be married. He wants it just as much as she does. And he wants it with her. The only thing I'm worried about here is the Hanged Man. And I'll tell you why once you see the interpretation. Okay. The The obvious meaning of the card at first glance is hanging around. Events are not moving with speed, but all you can do is wait patiently in the knowledge that the universe has its own plan. The card can also indicate that you may have made sacrifices just now and are eager to see rewards. Unfortunately, you cannot force an outcome that fits with your timetable. There are many other factors about which you can have no knowledge or influence. Therefore, you may also expect delays to travel plans and projects. In relationships, you are unable to get the commitment you need from a partner, or you may be the one unwilling to commit. Traditionally, it can also show hanging around for a lover to acknowledge you as a partner rather than a friend. If you're waiting too long, you may decide it's not worth the emotional investment. So, this is what I was worried about. It has to do with the Chariot and the delay. The Chariot reversed was delayed, and then there's the Hangman. So, these two are destined for a path of proposal, moving in together, even a wedding, it seems. But, because look, even she's like just like a bride here, Taylor. But the problem is that she, for whatever reason, she has to wait. I'm not sure why she has to wait. And I don't know if it looks like she will be able to hold on and overcome the delay. I think she knows that it's worth it to wait. I just don't know why they have to wait. I wonder if it's circumstances outside of both of their control. So basically what I'm seeing here is that he's going to propose to her, but it's going to be a long engagement. So there won't be an immediate wedding. Now, while that was good, I have a few kind of fears about this bottom row, and I'll tell you why. Let's start with the Seven of Wands. I'm going to give you the interpretations, and then I'll tell you why. So, Seven of Wands. Reversed. When reversed, the Seven of Wands can indicate that you doubt your purpose. You may struggle to be heard and may have to overcome constant obstacles, but now it's unclear if it's all going to be worthwhile. As a result, the card can show anxiety and hesitation. An additional meaning is feeling overwhelmed with continual problems, particularly if the Seven appears with the burden card. If so, the message here is to focus on the areas where you can still make a difference while accepting the things you cannot change. This applies to relationships too, so ask which imperfections you can live with, and which aspects, such as your partner's attitude or circumstances, are non-negotiable. This is what's kind of scaring me. Hold on. So the Magician reversed. I feel like he's going to have doubts in the future during the waiting and delay, and she's not. But let me keep going. The Magician, when the good magician is reversed, he turns trickster. So this card can show you being misled by a charming manipulator. What you see is not what you get, and it's all show, not truth. In your projects, the Magician reversed can show a creative block as you feel torn between two paths or choices that get in the way of progress. It's time to choose one option and commit to it fully. The reverse card can also reveal delays to travel plans and miscommunication in general. You guys, I don't like this bottom deck. Because up here, it's like, oh, this fairy tale ending. And then down here, it's like he changes his mind after the proposal and while they're being delayed. Like, while they're waiting, it's like something happens that changes his mind. But let's see. Knight of Swords. When reversed, the Knight of Swords means stressful situations are blown out of proportion as an individual thrives on drama but lacks the courage to take control. The card also advises that you may be let down by someone you thought was reliable and steadfast. A person with a big personality may have lots to say but have little substance. However, this individual's high intelligence means he usually talks his way out of trouble and denying any involvement. Alright, so the overall theme here that I'm getting is there's going to be a proposal and a possible move-in. She genuinely loves him. He's genuinely into this, but there's going to be a delay, and during this delay, Travis is going to start having doubts. He's going to start thinking differently. I don't know what happens, but he all of a sudden doesn't want it as bad as she does in the future. And then, sorry, I got thrown off because someone walked into the room. Hold on. And it talks about her being let down by someone she thought was reliable. I think this is gonna be Travis. And here's what scares me. So when I asked about the top row, it was what's gonna happen in the relationship. And when I saw the proposal, that's why I asked the second question of if they would. I asked if they would get married. And these are no cards. So they do get proposed, move in, It's a long engagement, and then I don't think they get married at the end of it. I just think he's going to let her down. Unfortunately.